I didn't want to turn off like the music. Bruno Mars was playing Locked Out of Heaven. It's like, oh no, I've got to go live. It's like, do I listen to the song and sort my cards out? I did start to sort the cards out. It's like, let's just go live. Cause swimming in your world is something spiritual. I'm born again every time you spend the night. We're taking all these. Yeah, we don't want them ones. Okay. Well, we could use them ones, this is true. Let's just, why don't you just put all these together, like in their shapes. We have all the time in the world. I could hear someone saying, we don't have all the time in the world, Lucy. Oh, we sure do. Nothing less, only love. I've got like a fairy ring in here that's broken. It's from my sapphire fairy. I keep it in there so it's safe. Okay, should we have a look at the cards? Ask and it shall be given. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. So we've only got one wing. Okay, these cards here that I was going to leave in the box. A little spreads, different spreads to do. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can do. Are we throwing that one away? I feel a bit congested today. Nasally. I was trying to manifest for some reason. It was like dream state, but it wasn't. I was trying to manifest like a can of Coca-Cola. I was really thirsty. I didn't want to get up and go downstairs into the fridge. So I was like, I'm sure someone's going to pick up the vibe that, you know, I want a can of Coca-Cola at 5 o'clock in the morning. Very bizarre because I've only just remembered about it. It's like trying to manifest a can of Coca-Cola. Soulmate spread. Okay. Purpose of the relationship, block in the relationship, angel's guidance, probable outcome based on current circumstances. Let's have a look at this. 4 cards. Well, I can just pull cards. I've got a lot of tarot cards for some reason. But I do feel like we'll get these messages out quite quickly once we get into the flow. So I have the Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I have the Tarot Mucha. Then I have the Everyday Tarot, the Tarot Grand Larks, and then the Tarot to Go. I take it we'll be leaving on that one. And the Mermaids and Dolphins. And then just my little box of tricks. Purpose of the relationship. I'm going to just use the cards that I'm drawn to. So, soulmate spread. Purpose of the relationship. The awakening of the student and Mr. Entrepreneur. So the purpose of this soulmate relationship was to wake you up, to realise your true potential. Self-actualisation. Abraham Maslow. You may want to check that out. The awakening of the student, Mr. Entrepreneur. Purpose of the relationship. Shall we see what the block is? What's the block in the relationship? I'll go to the tarot cards, that's cool. I don't understand. What is the block? Because that's exactly what this would suggest. Oh, apart from the fact you're on your own. Okay. So the purpose of the soulmate relationship was to wake you up so that you realise, you become realised, and it's like you're willing to attain your worth now. So the Nine of Cups is a good card, blocking the relationship, but that kind of says that you're ready for the Ten of Cups. It means you're ready for the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Divine Feminine's energy. So the block in the relationship is, okay, you're in this single state of being. Yesterday, twice, it came out partial success. So what's the angel's guidance? Let's go to the magical mermaids and dolphins. It takes two to make a thing go right. Angel's guidance. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Very interesting. Your angel's guidance is to relax a bit more. You may feel relaxed, but you have your arms crossed. So I feel, because it's not a solitude energy, but it is an independent energy. So I'd say that this masculine here, he's been working on a lot. He's achieved a lot, but maybe you need to take a bath. I had a really nice bath this morning. It was lovely. Take time to relax. And I also listened to another personal development audio while I was having a bath. Just thought I'd tell you that. So your angel's guidance is to relax. This card asks you to take a break from your harried schedule. Soaking or swimming in salty water creates a magical electrical energy shift in your body. The salt draws out emotional and physical toxins. Purchase sea salt from your local health food store's spice section and pour lots of the salt and fragrant essential oils into your warm bath water. Be sure to immerse your chest and heart chakra underwater as you soak in the tub in order to release toxic emotions. Burn a white candle near your bathtub. As you look at the flickering light, think about what you want. The white candle light amplifies your thoughts and feelings, so think about your desires and not your fears. Let the salt water wash away any doubts that could block your manifestation. Ask the candle to illuminate your mind with faith and positive expectations. Enjoy this relaxation time and have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So really what we're looking at here is this independent masculine. What's kind of, it's a soulmate relationship, a soulmate spread. But he is kind of, is he ready for the Ten of Cups? I feel like there needs to be a slight adjustment with his schedule to kind of just learn to relax, chill out, and allow this this connection. It's like these souls to mate. Was there any more? Oh yes, the probable outcome. The probable outcome based on current circumstances. What cards do you want me to use? We'll use these little orange cards. So, probable outcome based on current circumstances is that if you don't like kind of slow down, readjust your schedule, you could like remain a prisoner, because this is quite a trapped in energy here. A lot going on. Or does it mean like if you actually take some time out and rest? Oh my goodness, feels like there's more cards that have appeared. What a burden to carry. So will you be carrying like this burden all your life, always being very hurried? You don't even have time for a bath. But then you have an unbreakable bond here with your soulmate. I listen to every word you say. In reverse. Now I've underlined listen because it rearranged it a bit and it spells silent. And that's what we're talking about, getting into this space of tranquility. I felt like shuffling them. We can shuffle now. Tap into your dragon spirit. Okay. On its side. We might talk about that a bit more. Let's have a look. The bear is out of hibernation in reverse. It's just a piece of paper. Now you're confusing me. Why am I still hanging around? And mystical mermaid. We'll go to the mermaids then. They're in reverse, but so there's the energy of there's no time to actually rest. Why am I still hanging around? It's just a piece of paper. The bear is out of hibernation. In reverse though. If the bear was in hibernation, then he'd be in this tranquil state. But it says he's out of hibernation. Well, maybe he needs to go back into it for a bit. Oh my. Right. Okay, we need to get on to the next. You're being helped. Okay. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. Can we move on to the next card? Yes. What am I going to use now? I don't feel like I'm going to pull a different spread because I've already been on for like nearly 15 minutes. And with all these tarot cards here, I don't know if we've got ourselves a topic to talk about, which is the soulmate spread. You're being helped. There's definitely the energy of being right there. Is it on the precipice? I showed that. Ask and it shall be given you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Put that one back in the box with that fairy ring. Soulmate spread. Where did I put those cards? Tense is on the bottom there. And then we have Mr. Entrepreneur and the Awakening of the Student, which came out as the purpose of the relationship. Thank you. Just seeing where another cards are. But we'll put these back in the box. Okay. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's use the Tarot Mucha. Look a bit drunken, Daisy. Daisy? Dozy. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm off crazy for the love of you. I know, I'm going to look at them emotion cards. I think there might be some quotes in there as well. Oh my goodness. The back of my nasal package. My nasal package. My nasal passage is so blocked. Naughty in reverse. Mildly rude or indecent, typically because related to sex. So So we're not wanting to be naughty. Okay. Let me, can we shuffle these cards? Bubbly, full of cheerful high spirits on its side. And dark with little or no light. Tense, unable to relax because of nervousness, anxiety or stimulation. So is this morally correct? Is this connection morally correct? Is it morally right? Or is it dark? Is it classed as light or is it classed as dark? I believe it's classed as a blend of both. It's incorporating the light and the dark aspects. Justice. Oh, the devil. Makes you happy. Whatever makes you happy. Still not sure. It's like still not sure if this is a trap. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is like the soulmates, the true love, Two of Cups connection here. And I feel the energy's, it's confused. The difference between right and wrong, good and bad, light and dark. So justice is here. And then in comes like the same like looking character, but this time like as the devil holding the Lovers here. But the masculine's happy. This is what makes him feel alive. He knows that, his soul knows that, because this is about soulmating. And then contemplating this, well, and then the slowest moving knight in the deck. But what about what I've already got? I'm questioning, like, well, what do you have in comparison to what your soul longs to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse. You're cutting it fine, get a move on, stop clowning around, in reverse. And the energy, like before this, was, well, it feels like you're ready. So you're cutting it fine, get a move on, stop, underlined, clowning around. I say that's suggesting that you need to take some time out. You need to take a bath, cleanse. Toxins. Unbreakable bond, again, the Two of Cups, energy. And this is hell. Ooh, did you see the fairy coming? This is hell. Let's see if we can get you a quote. You're sleepy. Yeah, I'm feeling that energy. I'm sleeping quite a lot. Well, I'm sleeping in. I'm not waking up particularly early. Sleeping. Felt that energy here. Paranoid. Yeah. But then you're excited. And then I've got you a quote by Dr. Seuss. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. It's a bit like coffee stained. All I can hear is these like jingling, and I've got my armbest in, but they're jingling, jangling. Should we get a mystical mermaid for this tarot deck? See, they're coming out quicker now, the messages. Self-forgiveness. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. You've been very hard on yourself lately, using harsh words towards yourself verbally or mentally. While it's healthy to hold yourself up to high standards, this card says that you've bordered on self-abuse. Everyone makes mistakes and it's normal to feel regret occasionally. What's important though is how you handle these mistakes. As you focus on your positive attributes, your self-esteem will increase and your stress level will be diminished. Remember that guilt is the opposite of love. Your guilt doesn't help anyone or anything, but your divine love helps everyone, everywhere. Affirm, I ask that all effects of my mistakes be undone in all directions of time, and I now release all guilt completely. I love my true self from top to bottom. It showed you the opposite there when I was saying there is this kind of what's right, what's wrong. Okay. Cheerful, but then we have caution. Kiss me. Under the mistletoe. Shall we move on to the next deck of tarot cards? Two, three, 3, 3 on the counter. Okay, the next tarot deck is Everyday Tarot. Cause every day I'm shuffling. Four of Wands on the bottom there. It's like the 11-11 card. That's like the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups connection, like being let loose on this world. It's like introducing, okay? Like the power couple energy. Okay, Death. You come back a changed. Well, you come back a changed man, a changed person, a changed spirit, because you understand you're not just masculine, you're masculine and feminine. But this character here, it's like it's because he's kind of emptied himself, and that self-forgiveness and all the baggage is gone. It's like he's so open, not only open to receiving wisdom, but he's so full of wisdom that's starting to, well, it's ready to be expressed. Death. You are going through a powerful change and transformation, and there are parts of your life that are falling away and disintegrating, making way for new opportunities to emerge. Very close, like to the Ten of Cups. Okay, so we have a father and a kids. It's like it's coming with him. Let's find out some more. Oh, we have another tarot card here. I noticed he's got 2 keys, but that does suggest it's a masculine and feminine key here. But there could be 2 homes. Well, if this masculine is a father and he has kids, and you are not the mother, then strong possibility that there will be 2 homes for the kids, or for this masculine. I'd say maybe for the kids. So, it's interesting because he may have to, like, travel across water here. There's the boat there. Six of Swords. Let's read this card. You are in a state of transition, a physical move. The cards are like, I've put them between my legs, and they're like just, some of them are just sliding off. They've gone onto the floor. We've got 3 of them down now. I shall have a look at them in a moment. You are in a state of transition, a physical move, a rite of passage, or a mental shift of some kind. You are leaving behind what was familiar and comfortable to move towards the unknown. This is essential for your growth. So I felt the energy of this masculine is, because it was like, I was like, every day I'm shuffling, but this was like, every day I'm travelling. But I felt like he would do what needs to be done, so that he can be with his true love. Well, he would do what needs to be done so that he can be with his true loves, including his children. A balanced life here. But willing to learn. And want to have this balanced state of being. Let's look at these 3 cards down here. 9 of Swords in reverse. Good morning, Gal Gal. Hello, Channel of Love. I'm home from my trip. It was full of wonderful people and lots of sync. Started with the number 111. It's good to hear, Gal Gal. I was at work, Gal Gal, and the day after we had spoke about pina coladas, it came on over on the music. I thought of you. I like pina colada. 9 of Swords in reverse. These have reverse meanings in here. You are experiencing deep inner turmoil as a result of your thoughts and mindset. Fear is stripping you of your life force. Get a reality check and evaluate which fears are warranted and which are not. Release your limiting beliefs, crippling fears, and self-doubt. And the energy here is because it's becoming boring. Do you not feel like she's like yawning? Seven of Swords in reverse. This is all here, the Divine Feminine's energy. I feel because she's evolved, this kind of nightmare story here is like becoming boring. It's the same old story. oh, there's a block. What is the block? But I actually feel as if this masculine is, he's doing what needs to be done. He's set himself free. Well, he's in the process of doing that, and he's very close now to the Ten of Cups. So he's at the Nine of Cups, and we saw the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck, which is you leave the 8, you're not satisfied. So you go searching for the meaning of life, self-discovery, and then that's the Nine of Cups. And then you know your worth, and it just feels like, well, it's automatic. But this here is the feminine, like, kind of standing her ground. But when you look at it this way, it's like she's out in the dark, kind of pushing forward, and every time she kind of has this block here. But that's in reverse. It's like all blocks are being removed. And very much because of the Divine Masculine's efforts. It's like he can afford to invest in himself. He wants to. It's like he understands his magnificence. Let's keep an eye on that time. The Seven of Wands. Lots of beeping outside. Okay, reversed. External pressure is weighing you down, leaving you doubting yourself and whether everything is worth it. Don't let your doubts get to you. Own your position and don't censor yourself to keep others happy. He's pushing forward here. Let's get some more random cards. Husband, treat, oracle, reach out. Marriage. So I picked up this energy yesterday of marriage. It feels like it would be a treat to be your husband. The oracle needing guidance, and you are the oracle, Divine Feminine. Reach out. But the energy here is that you're not wasting any time. So I feel like you're living in the now. He will have the nudge to reach out. There's something about him being a changed man here. That's how the card was this way. Feeling the emotional loss. Look at the Two of Cups behind him here. So he has to turn around and put some focus on the Two of Cups. But he's like, got these three here. But this is the energy of these three kind of distancing themselves away. So kind of going across the water. And then it's like when they're out of sight, he'll turn around to focus on the Two of Cups. There's a little bridge there. So it's like work on this part because they're all standing up. The Eight of Cups I spoke about, when you leave that because you're not satisfied, they are all standing up. They're all in order. It's the right time. It's the right time to leave. And then it feels like this masculine here, once this is in order, can turn around, go over the bridge and put these two cups in order. The Two of Cups. Let's read. My heart feels really heavy and my back feels really heavy. What a burden to carry. Five of Cups. I've gone to the Eight of Cups that I just spoke of. The Eight of Cups says it is time to walk away from a disappointing situation or relationship. You wanted it to work, but alas, it hasn't. The only option is to move on with your life. Okay, so let's look at the Five of Cups. A situation hasn't turned out the way you expected, and you feel sad, regretful, and disappointed. Before you get completely lost in the doldrums, look around you. There are new opportunities aplenty when you are ready for them. Now, because it was like this, I'll tell you what the reverse meaning is. It is time to move on. What has happened can't be changed. Let go of what no longer serves you emotionally and open up to the new opportunities available to you. Okay. Let's move on to the next deck. The Tarot Grand Lux. I would like to get you maybe a roomy message before I leave. But I need to keep an eye on the time. Well, this is the Ten of Pentacles. It's just as good as the Ten of Cups. It just includes actually receiving, like, financially what you're worth. And also, like, the penny drops. And very nice card. It's about making decisions. Normally there's all, like, demons and all sorts. Don't necessarily want to say demons. But things that can tempt you, like whether it's wealth or your status. There is a dragon in there and a tower. And then there's that figure that is kind of covered with a sheet and kind of glowing. But this just really indicates that every decision you make now is leading you in the right direction. Good choices. You told yourself, I can make good decisions. Penny drops is kind of like you had it all the time within you. The quote from the Wizard of Oz is coming from. You had the power all the time, you just had to realise it. Or something like that. Let's have a look at these cards. Okay, beep, beep, beep. Vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. That doesn't sound like a nice environment to be in. Pennies from heaven. Hey, KD. Absolutely. If you're open to them. Good morning, Moon Cookie. Sorry, darling, I didn't see that you had spoken your word before, Gal Gal. Thank God it's Friday. I thought about that, yes. Before I came on, I thought it's Friday. And I know Moon Cookie's going to say thank God. Hello to the Channel of Love. Cheers, Lucy. Cheers, Moon Cookie. Hi, Katie. Pennies from heaven. It's time. It's like you know you're worth it. So it was only going to be a matter of time before that was actualized, realized, made manifest. So I feel, because we had the energy of this is hell, vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. If this is, well, it says that this is the energy, I feel, within the Divine Masculine's life, meaning that, you know, there could be two homes involved here, a separation. You know your worth to know that you're worth more than being in this toxic environment when there's other opportunities. Ghastly, causing great horror or fear. Fishy, arousing feelings of doubt or suspicion. Definitely a karmic energy here, fishing around. And rowdy, noisy and disorderly. Jeez. It's like, I'm a Divine Masculine, get me out of here. Fucking hell, yeah. This is what it felt like for a time. Twin Flames energy. TF's energy, is that what's there? My daughter messaged me, well, she messages me NW, and I always feel that it means no way, but it means no worry, no worries, no worries. I thought there was quotes in here. Shall we see if we can? Frightened, afraid or anxious, and it's in reverse. There's no need to be frightened. That's you just need to realise you're being manipulated. And it's just a piece of paper. Yeah, contract void. It's like if mental, physical, emotional abuse comes into that connection. Learn your lesson, get out. Yes, healthy boundaries. And it was like under the fearful grasp of the biggest teacher he will probably have to actually be so ghastly, be so vicious that it makes him strong enough to do the right thing. Not only for him, but if kids are involved, most definitely. Not good role modelling, is it? So, no need to be frightened, afraid or anxious. It's meant to be the place that you call home, isn't it? The place where you want to feel safe. Sad situations. But we know that they exist, and I think all of us know. Not only whether or not it's like your own divine masculine, but you know of many stories where people are manipulated and trapped, and it's like not brave enough to do something about that, to stand up for themselves. But the brave are always rewarded. Okay, how are we doing for time? We really do need to get wrapped up, Lucy. Yeah, I know. Let's go to the random cards. I just used the Tarot Grand Lux, that's cool. I want to get a roomy message. Father, reach out. Greed. I feel this is now actually praying to the Divine Father. That's why we're getting roomy. It's like soon you will learn to ask for all your needs to be met, not just when, like, your life is so dire that you pray for assistance. That will work, and it will work. But soon you'll learn that you don't just need to pray in a time of crisis. You'll pray every day. It's not about praying, it's about blessing. That's you are so looked after. If you can be brave enough to like comprehend that. Very interesting energy. I'd say that's a karmic energy. It's this dragon spirit that seems to have you trapped. Father, reach out. Let's go to the tarot to go. It's like, reach out, I'll be there. 4 tops. With a love that will shelter you, I'll be there. With a love that will see you through. Baby, when you feel that you can't go on. The Star. I do feel a karmic energy with this. It's like everything's, in the situation you're in, it's like everything's just slipping through. This karmic's hands, she looks dazed, as if, in a way though, I do feel like she's losing everything. When the kids come up, I didn't know if that masculine had like full custody of them children. Because it kind of felt like he come as a package, but I felt like she, so vicious and ghastly that she may need to be like sectioned. So I felt they were like, it's like she's so spaced out, even maybe on drugs, that she's not even aware of, she's not even aware. I do like to sing. Okay, so now we'll go to the Rumi deck, Tarot to go, because we've got the Hierophant here. Now we have like what you can see is twins, and they're praying. Hi Gagal, When I was having a pina colada, the skies opened up and there was a downpour, so I felt the love and danced in the rain. That's so amazing. I wonder if it's the same time that I was dancing to a pina colada. Might have been. It was a beautiful trip. Okay, so this is the masculine who's preparing to work on this. So let's get some serious guidance. So I just saw a van, a white van, just out the corner of my eye there. It's been loitering at the back of the garden, actually. So when I've been out there, I've just put my headphones in and tried to ignore it because it's been like, I don't know, like cleaning away, like the bushes the other side. It's like a yard. I don't really understand why he's doing it. But he's had his van out there. Been out there for about 3 hours. I think he's just gone now. So, an L plate, ready to learn. He's going to polish up his act. The elves and the shoemaker comes through here. So the elves will come out at night, and when the shoemaker woke up in the morning, there'd be these beautiful shoes made for him. The thing is, the shoemaker got a bit greedy. I'm not sure what the moral of the story is, but I feel that you'll work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. I wanted to maybe get you another quote. What is it? I really, at the moment, with the things that I'm studying, it's like I could just stop the audio so many times and write down all these amazing quotes. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a song for me. As we jingle jangle. Okay, I'm going to get a roomy deck and then, yes. I'm going to say cheerio for now. Right then. We're going to finish on this message. Final message for today from Rumi. Although I feel so much with that connection to Father Reach Out, the Divine Mother manifests. That is really interesting because I felt the urge to bring the Mother Mary again today, because yesterday it was like, I'm not sure if we're going to use her. And now it feels like there is a surrender that we are going to tap into the Divine Mother's energy. So we have music for manifesting, and we have the Divine Mother manifest, card number 15. Interesting, that's the Devil's. The Devil's indication. O you living in the world of 6 directions, accept the gloom and accept the bliss, for those seeds buried in the ground will one day grow into fruitful orchards. Rumi. We share her, this Divine Mother, you and I, we are her precious children. We are born through her love, and she shares in our losses and our gains, our tragedy, this word, our tragedies, this word, and our triumphs. Her hair forms the galaxies, her thoughts become the stars, the sun is her own warmth, and her breath is felt upon this earth, causing the roar of the ocean waves. Her voice is heard in the call of the whales and the trill of the birds. She is all, nurturing life into existence. She is in my reaching for you, and she is in your acceptance of my divine hand. She is all, this great lady. Nothing lies outside of her sphere of influence and power, compassion and grace. And that includes you and your dreams, great and small, my angel of love. This oracle comes to you via the sacred grace and mercy of the Divine Mother, who is the great manifesting expression of divinity. All that is created, all that is made manifest, without exception, flows from her being. This is why it is safe to trust in life, even, most especially, the inexplicable mystery, and even the darkness that may give rise to fear and judgment within us. It is all part of her unfathomable workings. So we pray for light, we pray for love, we honour and live our lives with its mysteries with as much integrity as we can muster. But beyond that, it is best to participate in this life with much less certainty than the mind would have us believe necessary for inner peace. Inner peace doesn't come with understanding, it comes with trusting. Can we understand a star or a galaxy? Perhaps not, yet we can choose to trust in its beauty and beingness, and from it derive great energy, hope, and inspiration. The ways of the Divine Mother are not to be judged by our limited standards, rather than can be witnessed, experienced, and received. What a relief to not need to understand. What a relief to simply live with trust and know that everything will work its way out. Through those wise ways of the Divine Mother, there is a gift headed to you now. Will you receive it? That gift is one of manifestation. Something you have been working towards, growing into, loving and dreaming for, perhaps for a very long time, is finally coming to fruition. Perhaps you have caught a sniff of the aromas from the divine kitchen and know the meal is nearly ready and it smells delicious. Or perhaps you have already been a curious and naughty angel. You've poked your head through a door to the divine dining room only to be captivated by the candlelight dancing in reflection upon gleaming silverware and the subtle sounds of crystal goblets and finest china being laid down upon an exquisite dining table. Or maybe, okay, let me just have a quick drink. Or maybe, dearest one, you have absolutely no clue what is about to happen. With your thoughts and attention so often turned to the past or future, you have yet to realise what is coming to life for you this moment. Perhaps you will not gain any advance notice. You will instead run smack into the middle of a dining table. That doesn't sound good, does it? Running smack bang into the middle of a dining table. Perhaps you will not gain any advance notice. You will instead run smack into the middle of a dinner party hosted in your honour, and perhaps even feel unprepared, wondering if this morning's yoga attire is suitable for such a grand occasion. You are being asked to receive this gift completely and utterly, whether you feel sufficiently worthy or not, or appropriately and readily attired. It is time, and the bestowal of this gift is as it should be. Whether it seems to be in the best form, or how it should be according to your opinion, or the opinions of others, it is as the Divine Mother has accorded it to be. She has her wild ways, of course, and oftentimes her workings in the world are, to put it mildly, downright unfathomable. Yet somehow all things, all creations, all of life, her every working, serve love. You are one of her creations, and so is the imminent manifestation of your own heart truths. Live it, love it, receive it completely. It is yours and meant to be so. This oracle comes with additional guidance for you. No matter whether or not things appear to be working out, they are. And you are held in the loving protection of the Divine Mother to keep you from straying from your highest path and divine destiny. There is work here for you to do upon this planet in your own unique way. It is the work of the Divine Mother, the work of love. So then, allow her to care for you, even if you wonder what the heavenly minx is up to at times. Okay, let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Place your left hand with palm facing upwards in front of you, reaching out as if to receive. Say aloud, Divine Mother, through your gracious compassion and bounty, I humbly bow. Bow your head to your hand for a moment, or if you wish, kneel and kiss the floor. In this action, allow yourself to truly surrender into the workings of love. Just intend to surrender, and it shall be. Then arise and place your left hand out again with palm facing up and arm extended slightly as if to receive, and say aloud, I willingly accept the bestowal of grace now manifesting into form as a heartfelt wish delivered to me through the Divine Mother's genius and generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have finished your sacred honouring ritual. Thank you for joining me. I will catch up with you guys soon. Until then, take care. Much love.